Hello, my name is Chris.
And my name is Louis. At New Ballet, this is our strategic plan for improving your marketing position in the metropolitan Memphis area. To start out, we have a couple of key marketing objectives for this plan. We want to reposition New Ballet, that is, recreating a new mental position in the mind of the entire market of where New Ballet belongs. We also want to increase your visibility in the marketplace, solidify your identity, how you differ from everyone else, and we want to increase your corporate donations, in particular to pay off your new facility and increase your overall budget and your scholarships.
Currently in your market, there are over 2,100 nonprofit organizations in the metropolitan Memphis area alone. That is the most per capita of any city in the country. That makes for a very competitive environment. Now, to fight this, we need to also make sure that your goals align with the donor's strategic goals or motives behind their company. Also, right now, you have a great internal market perception. What this means is that the people in your market have a great view of you. We had an interview with Tanya Moskalenko, the director of GPAC, and she gets your message. She understands what you're trying to say. The only problem with that is that we need to translate that to your external perceptions, which are going to be your most important, your corporate donor perceptions.
And along with this environment look, let's look at the current situation that you're facing in Memphis right now. You need to take a look at a couple of your competitive obstacles that are coming from inside New Ballet and also from the external market. Internally, you're faced with the challenge of not really putting forward that sense of urgency when it comes to corporate donations. You have the cause that you need money, you need funding, but we do not feel that that message of how soon and how much is clearly displayed in your marketing, your website, and your regular conversations as it comes to fundraising. We also see the age of New Ballet as a challenge that needs to be overcome. There are a lot of older competitors out there in the market that are getting a lot of donations, and a lot of that is based on their longevity. Longevity ties to validity in the mind of a lot of donors when it comes to giving out those big sums of money. Another thing that you are faced with not having that much money and being a new player in the market is your staff is limited. We recognize this, and we need to be able to overcome that with some great ideas and some innovative thinking.
As Louis mentioned, you have some external obstacles. These are obstacles outside of your company. Your competition some of your competition has very large marketing budgets. One reason for this is some of them are just not nonprofit. You do not have the luxury of this, so we have to fight this and get around this in innovative ways with our limited budget. There's a lack of visibility of New Ballet in the marketplace. New Ballet is not known to a lot of corporate donors. We want to make sure that people know and can see and differentiate New Ballet from everybody else. And this ties in with our last point here. Corporations have commoditized donating. What that means is that corporations tend to just give arts donations to whoever. And we think that simply just by identifying yourself and differentiating yourself, they'll be more likely to give those donations to you instead of the other people that they have already commoditized. These are our recommendations that we feel will help New Ballet reach that next level and overcome obstacles that we just went over. Number one, we want to recreate your mission statement so that we can clearly identify the purpose and the values of your company. We also want to recreate your positioning statement to make it short and concise and make a creative, distinctive logo that differentiates you from your competition. We also want to redesign your website and your other marketing collateral, which are your other marketing materials like your posters, your direct mailers that we do suggest you start doing again, to enhance the visibility and clearly define New Ballet, you guys, as a viable, different, unique company.
And to add into the new image, the new position of New Ballet, we need to make sure that along with these recommendations, we also incorporate using the existing staff and board and capabilities that are already within the ranks at New Ballet. That is getting a lot more hands in the pot that can contribute in some of the areas that may not seem like they're key for just a dance school or dance organization. This is everything from operations, marketing, photography, all the different resources that you have available to you that you may not be utilizing right now. You also have to keep in mind with this new image and push, we need to have it out there among people that can be in a position to donate. So marketing and fundraising are going to be key areas if we want to be able to pay off this new building and get the kind of donations that are needed to make New Ballet great and have a great position in the market.
We would like to change your mission statement to what we believe is something that we've come up with that we believe is more in line with your values, and that is to provide a safe environment where students from all backgrounds can enrich their education and life through dance. You are education and life through dance. New Ballet is there to increase and exude a life and sustenance of their children through their dance. Also, to tie this, we would like to change the logo. This is the current logo, and right now, as you can see, it's rather stoic. It's got two figures right here, two actual people doing a very difficult and complex and amazing ballet move. But we find this could be slightly off-putting to your corporate donors because it's a little. If you don't know ballet, you don't understand this logo. So we'd like to do away with this logo, and maybe similar to what you're doing with the marketing department at the University of Memphis is to have a similar program at the art schools of Memphis, because we've got many in our metropolitan area that can help out with this. We suggest starting a competition to see who can come up with the best logo for New Ballet and give them some guidance, give these students some guidance. Make sure that they want the logo to be fluid, to have something to do with ballet, but also be vibrant, exuberant, and diverse, and exude the diversity that you guys have so much of. And to tie with this, we have a new positioning statement that we have for New Ballet. It's short and concise. New Ballet, Dance Unleashed, Life Enhanced. You're enhancing children's lives and everybody else's lives through the great act of dance that you guys provide. And through your positioning, and with your position, your new positioning statement, your new mission statement, and your new logo, we'd like to tie all those things into your marketing collateral, your direct mailers, your posters, like we said earlier, and most importantly, we believe in your website. And Lewis is going to talk a little bit about more what you do with your website.
With the new image, you need to put out a new marketing push to make sure that it sticks and stays in the mind of all the potential donors and beneficiaries for New Ballet. New Ballet has a new focus in our plan that stresses education and then performance as a support. This kind of stress needs to be placed on the website, and along with all the changes to the website, we have a couple of quick ideas about improving the effectiveness of all your different activities on the site. One great idea that we saw in our research and searching is track your progress in reaching your goals. This is something that could be used to track how close you are to reaching your goal for scholarships and also for paying off the building. Visible reminders are really key for improving marketing visibility of donations. Another thing, get more images out of actual performances on your website. You have a couple of pictures now, most of them are staged. Instead, get more vibrant, more lifelike, realistic photos of the energy that's at each of your performances. That'll increase the energy of your website and increase the appeal and draw.
Right here, we've got a picture of your brand new building that you bought. It is state-of-the-art, and it is, in a word, beautiful. And the funny thing is we had to search for this picture on your website. This should be one of the premier things that people look at when they see your website. It deserves praise, and this is what people are donating towards. They should be able to see what their donations are going to, and this should be there should be many more pictures of this on your website so that people can see what they're donating to. Right here we have a basic diagram of how donations work for corporations. Right now you guys are down in the lower levels where you're getting about $5,000 per donor. We believe that by increasing your fundraising and changing the styles of your fundraising, that we can get you in the top tier levels to where you're getting donations of $15,000 up to $100,000 and above. One way we believe you can do this with is to differentiate yourself from the rest of the market, like we stated earlier. We want you to, in whole fundraisers where you invite corporate donors and private clients from certain companies, and to see what people like Tanya Moskalenko and other people in your internal market are already seeing, and also not just have your professional ensemble perform, but also your students, and have a narrative that goes along with your performances, so that they can see what their donations are going to, how they're helping the youth of this city, and that can be done by having children tell stories in between performances, or a member of the board telling a story about how they've helped and aided the community in a great way. Again, our goal is visibility. One of our goals is visibility, and this also applies to your donors. They'd like to be visible too. Your current donors, you've listed Nike and AutoZone as two of your donors, and we'd like to see on your donation page that they be listed as soon as possible, so that people can see what can be proud of donating for your company.
Tying in with the marketing push, you need more collateral than just your website to get this new message across. You've done it in the past, it needs to be brought back. This is an example of a possible newsletter framework that can be used by New Ballet and should be used on a consistent basis to keep that line of communication open with the community. It highlights current activities, past events, and alumni, keeping those stories of all the great successes out there and in front of people that are looking to change lives and provide a great impact in the community.
Here's a little bit more of the newsletter, just to touch on some things real quick. Incorporate your social networking capabilities, your Facebook page, your Twitter page, which we recommend you have, and your RSS feed to tie in so people can have more access to your company. Also, we're very excited about your Nutcracker remix that you're doing this December. Let other people be excited about it. Let them see that and let them see what we've seen. Also, to tie in with that, this is the picture you saw earlier tied into your marketing dollars, like we said.
Aside from just marketing, you also have to use the people that are around you to help achieve your goals. One of those ways is by increasing the activity of your volunteers, your board members, and other friends and family that are currently involved with New Ballet. They have a lot of resources that may be underutilized right now that can greatly benefit the company and its overall success. Alliances with companies can also be used to help out in those areas where a donation might not be needed. It might be just an in-kind donation, like helping out with a mailer or helping out with an educational activity. These are things that your companies can do and your volunteers. So, in conclusion, with these marketing recommendations, we feel that New Ballet can improve its visibility in the market, increases donations, and change a lot of lives like it is currently doing, and go beyond that point. Dance is the focus, but education and a new push is really going to make the school everything that it wants to be and what it should be. This is our team. You've already met me. You've also met Chris. We also have on our team Brad Hightower, Bowen Weir, and Mr. Samir Patel. And finally, we think and we believe that with these recommendations, your company will succeed and increase their visibility in the marketplace, and thereby increase the donations from corporate donors. Thank you.